So this is my friend Phil.
Hi, I'm Edwin. Owen.
Okay, it's Phil.
Owen.
We'll be discussing we'll be discussing I guess just our experiences as being intercultural
Besties.
besties. So Phil and I first we met through friends, and we were at we went to the San Gennaro Festival in Little Italy. And I think from there, we just kind of hit it off. We were discussing politics and how he's a big libertarian. And just our travels, going to Europe. Then he brought up his fiance, lives in England. And I think we just talked the whole night and went to.
We didn't even drink that night, did we?
Yeah, we went to like the East Village, and we started playing pool. And
we went back to our friend Jack's place.
Yeah.
And she stole my hat.
Yeah, I did. And we were playing, I think, Chinese poker. We bond over cards as well. His mom actually, Phil's grandmother, was a really big
like master at
Chinese poker. So every year to celebrate her life, we played Chinese poker. When we traveled to...
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah. And just now, about 2 weeks ago, we went to Dumbo, Williamsburg, just to... thank you.
So if you ever play Chinese poker with her and she's close to losing, she's going to start cheating.
Professor.
She's going to make up her own ruse. And then she's going to call it like Punjabi poker. So
I won.
playing 13 cards, she like puts like 26 cards
32
per hand.
cards.
You can't even hold it in your hand.
What else?
We made up an intercultural game.
We made up a game to celebrate our grandparents. And yeah. And then there's a time...
I can't read any of your notes, by the way.
I wrote notes.
So you wrote all that for nothing for me.
What else? You invited me the first time we hung out with your coworkers, and we went karaoke.
Oh yeah, you actually came out. And
Yeah.
my coworkers loved you.
I used to work at this Italian restaurant in Soho, and I think he was around that area.
And we got pictures to back up everything we're saying, by the way. Not the most flattering of her, but of me.
I was
When
skinnier.
I'm drunk, I look great.
And then I became, this was what, 2011? And I'm still pretty close with Abs, Nasheen, one of my best friends.
That's how we went on a trip together like last year.
Yeah, we went on a lot of trips. Even that scavenger hunt we did last year, where we had to roam around New York City.
Was that 2 years ago? That's 2 years
2
ago.
years ago? 2015? Sorry. We have a
So
lot of
stupid, but
memories.
it's fucking hilarious. So, you know how to add that beeping noise?
No.
Every time I say fuck that, I say.
No, not that snazzy, but hopefully my professor does not mind. I apologize.
That hurts me.
Also, what else? Our trip to Grand Canyon. So our trip to Grand Canyon, what did?
So she's afraid of snakes. So I had this brilliant idea of getting like a fake snake and then just leaving it outside our hotel room. She walked out and she just ran off.
This isn't about.
It's like the Murray show with the phobias.
We did not communicate at all. Well, actually, we did communicate. After he did that, I communicated by getting in the car and driving off and going to dinner without him. So that was our nonverbal communication.
That's sign language? Is that your way of sign language?
That's nonverbal communication. And also we had some conflict as well, and we learned of constructive ways of approaching conflict by like compromising.
You only had one conflict. Ever.
Which one do you remember?
Which one?
It
was just that drunk baby thing with Sumi.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of, and we approached it by me saying.
We approached it by me sending her a poop emoji pillow,
and that was his way of apologizing.
Our anniversary.
That's how we resolve conflicts.
She loves it. Where is it? You still use it?
My mom doesn't know it's the poop one, and she always sleeps with it. She loves it.
She sleeps with it?
Yeah, she like uses it as a pillow. I was like, Mom, you know that's poop. But yeah, so it strengthened our friendship. Would you say?
Like the song was playing right now.
So Phil's mom is from Hong Kong. His dad is from Malaysia, and I think because of that, you have this idea of just traveling and really experiencing the world. He's been. How many countries have you been to?
35.
35 countries. I don't even know if I've been anywhere 35.
36 in 3 weeks. Going to South Africa.
And you're going to Norway for your bachelor party. And also he does this thing called couch surfing where basically you just invite people who are also traveling and they just sleep on your couch, and your way of, I guess, repaying them is just by telling stories of just what you've experienced through travel. I think somebody added me on Couchsurfer, and she said I can't pay you, I'm just gonna stay on your couch, but basically I'm gonna be out all day.
You should see her profile.
And it's just like, she's like, I'll give you massages, and she's like, that'll be my way of repaying you.
What kind of massages?
And so I also looked up that India and China, they have very like high context cultures and communication, meaning where our words have more meanings to them, than just the word itself. Yeah, like we could speak like non-verbally. You know what I mean?
Delay.
Yeah, like you could just give a look, and we don't talk too much. While America is very, very, low context. And so I realized that our cultural differences should not be a limitation to our friendship, to our relationship. And even when we went to Las Vegas and we went out one night and we came back and we saw a group of Native Americans. Do you remember seeing them? They were singing.
How drunk was I?
I think you were pretty drunk.
That's probably.
But
Hey, Jazz.
yeah. But also we went what? We traveled.
Can't communicate that word.
Oh, sorry. We traveled outside the city. We actually traveled quite a lot. We're in a Thai restaurant right now in Sunnyside, Queens.
Getting Thai food.
Thank you. And we ordered some Thai
Super
dumplings.
fried shit.
Yeah, some Thai empanadas.
That's gonna help you 6 pack.
Yeah, my imaginary six-pack. So every intercultural relationship includes friendship. It's an interplay between differences and similarities. And him growing up as a single child, an only child, and me having a sibling, usually with only children, they have this lack of like being social. But I guess to counteract that, Phil has gone above and beyond and become.
They also had a cousin that grew up next to you.
Yeah, and so he became extremely.
That's why I'm really close also with her brother, and we just talk shit.
This is
about
also
her all
why
the
you
time.
travel, why you have the urge to travel, is because you want to know more of society. You want to, not create many differences, but kind of, whatever it is. Get perspective. Also, you've worked in your company, with many, your manager is based in England. Sorry for any noise. What else? So we did a scavenger hunt, and there was a bit of a struggle, I think, of a lack of communication, whether or not which way to go to find something. And we were getting really frustrated, extremely frustrated.
And hangry.
And I don't think hangry exists, but we bonded at the end. And we made friends with that married couple. There was a married couple there. And they kind of helped us resolve our issues. And also you go into the temple. I brought him to the Sikh temple. And he asked for meat, which is a big no-no. But,
Why are you asking that? What the fuck is that? How do I know?
And, he had to deal with covering his head, taking his shoes off, being
That's
respectful.
fine.
It's because he's...
Just give me a hamburger at the end. I'm hungry. It worked out.
And, lastly, our parents and our grandparents, I would say, had a big part in teaching us the value of hard work. Is that correct? Family traditions. We do. We have family traditions. You have these dinners.
Traditions, yes.
You have your family dinners, though. Help me.
I think our grandmas were similar because they were they were like the original social networks.
They were the originals.
And I guess I learned a lot from that, to see that perspective.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had to deal with, it was a big difference and you had to learn about mannerisms of someone else, the etiquette? I'm sure your foreign coworkers, when you go overseas, whatever it is.
I just learned from my mom, my grandma, my aunt. 'Cause they raised me pretty much. And
So
the
when you
respect
travel,
is
don't
just,
you,
just
when you,
there. That's how you treat women.
when you travel to Japan, wasn't there a huge difference?
Yeah, they were annoying. Way too polite. I couldn't stand it.
And how did you deal with that? You made friends with them, didn't you? With those kids? Went to karaoke?
So I saw how, like a big road, and they would, there's no cars coming for the next 5 minutes, and it's a red light, and they still won't walk. They still wouldn't be walking, they'll be waiting. So I dealt with that by just walking ahead of everybody, just crossing the street.
Anyway,
But yeah, we did go to karaoke with them, and they actually put on a song for us, which was "We Are the World," which I thought was pretty cool. And they brought us around the shots
makes everything better.
and tried their best in speaking English.
So yeah.
What else
So,
you
yeah,
got?
so cultural differences, I feel like do you think cultural differences should limitate you being friends or building a friendship?
No, I think that's the best way actually.
I think it is the best way. I don't really have many, I would say, Indian friends. I like to, in high school I was in many groups, you know, I was with the geeks, I was with the Indians, I was with the cheerleaders, you know?
But you also have a very interesting culture, fucking Bhangra and everything.
Our Indian dance.
Like it's a really fun.
So we went to our friend's wedding, and she's Bengali. And at the wedding, he had to learn. You know, he dressed up. He dressed up.
No, it was screwing the light bulb and petting the dog, drinking like a Punjabi.
So yeah. So do you see perceiving culture and understanding identity through another person? Have you ever? I guess when you go somewhere, like you go to a temple, you see what everyone else is doing, and then you kind of mend that. You know.
You figure that out, and you try to do the same thing.
Yeah. Even when you went to like Guatemala, you like help people. You know.
Or Indonesia, where they have a half Hindu, half Buddhist religion. Just walk there, you observe, you see what they do, you just try to blend in.
Have you ever like had to help someone, like when you went, as your way of dealing with how other people, maybe it's not as high society as this, you know, where everything, you kind of call a cab whenever you want.
Oh yeah, this is a rice farmer. I was trying to help him carry some stuff in Bali.
Oh, that was it.
That's it?
Yeah. I hope you like the video.